LinkedIn is a great place for designers to get hired, get clients, and build their careers. The only problem is most designers are not using it right. But don't worry, in this video, I'm going to take you through how to use LinkedIn the right way as a designer. About 3 months ago, I was hired by Antler.co, and they hired me from LinkedIn. They saw my LinkedIn, liked me, and reached out to set up an interview. So I thought I'd use my LinkedIn profile as a way to show you how you can get set up as a designer on LinkedIn and give you a lot of really helpful tips in this video right now. Some of my posts have reached over 70 reactions, have thousands of impressions. My posts get comments and engagement, and like I said, I got hired from LinkedIn. So while these aren't crazy numbers, I've got a lot of cool information to share with you. First, I'm going to explain why it's important that we use LinkedIn as designers. Next, I'm going to show you how to get set up your ideal profile as a designer on LinkedIn. Next, I'll talk about what content you should be posting. I'm going to give you 3 templates that you can use right away. And last but not least, I'm going to share a special hack that a lot of LinkedIn influencers are using to boost visibility. So make sure you stay to the end for that one. So we're going to begin by talking about why. Why should you care about LinkedIn as a designer? Visibility. Visibility is one of the most important things in your career. Think about it this way, if no one knows you exist, who's going to hire you? And that's where LinkedIn comes in. It's a powerful tool to increase your visibility as a designer. Now buckle up, because in the next minute, I'm going to show you how to build the ideal designer profile on LinkedIn. Let me show you. Here we are on my LinkedIn profile, and the first thing you'll see is I've got a high quality profile picture. This shows people that you're professional and that you care about looking presentable. Now, I want to draw your attention here to the banner, and this banner is a really great place for designers to showcase their portfolio. You can put mock-ups here, you can even put little icons of the tools you're using, such as Figma or Webflow. It's a great place where people can actually see your work. Next, we have our description. This is important to really tell people what we do and who we help. And you can follow this simple formula by putting your job title, who you help, and how. For example, product designer helping SaaS companies scale. Next, you have a call to action here. I've put visit my website, which will take people to my portfolio. This is great to increase traffic to your website, but another great idea is putting a link to your Calendly so someone can directly book a call with you. Next, we have location, and I live in Gold Coast, Australia, but you'll see that my location is set to Brisbane, Australia. This is the nearest tech hub to where I live, and so I'd rather put myself in a higher visibility place such as Brisbane rather than on the Gold Coast where there's just less things going on. So make sure that you put your location as somewhere that has tech people and that they're hiring. All this information here can be updated, and you just got to press this little icon here and you can actually set all of this information directly in here. Now, one more section that you should know about is the features section down here. You want to add your best case study of a project right here so people can, it's the first piece of content that they see on your LinkedIn, and it's going to get a lot more visibility. And finally, if you scroll to the bottom here, you will see a section called recommendations. This is where LinkedIn will actually allow you to collect testimonials and showcase them on your website. So I recommend asking a couple of people that know you to write you a testimonial, and you can put it on your LinkedIn here. With all that being said, your LinkedIn profile should be pretty set up right now. And your next question is, what should I be posting? What kind of content is best for designers? And I've got some good news. LinkedIn is full of spammy, low quality content. So for us as designers, we have a big chance to stand out. Here are 3 post templates that I use myself to get traction on LinkedIn as a designer. The first one is case studies. Case studies are really awesome for showing off your work, but also for getting you clients. It's a way for you to show your skills and prove to people that you've worked with real clients. Now, this is an example here of a case study that I did for Stix, a past client, and you can see that this one got around 50 interactions and 3,000 impressions, which is pretty amazing. And the company, Stix, also reshared this case study on their LinkedIn, which further boosted the reach and my visibility. So I really recommend posting case studies of your work. The next type of post is posting about tools and products you're using. This is really awesome because these posts will actually get the most traction and the most viralness out of all of your posts. There's something about tools and products that get people excited and attract attention. There's a new tool that I started using called Lighthouse, and I actually made a video about it here. As you can see, this has actually got a lot of interactions. It's got 73 likes, and as you can see down here, it has got a lot of comments. This is my post with the most interactions. And lastly, you want to post tutorials or helpful content and tips. This is a post I did about how Jasper AI built 150 landing pages in 150 days. Now, this got pretty decent engagement with around 30 likes, and it got over 1,000 impressions. So by posting helpful content, you're generating goodwill, and people will follow you because you're helping them become better designers, you're helping other professionals in the industry. You might be wondering, why are you only posting videos? Now, in my opinion, video content is the most powerful. If you post video content, you'll grow faster and you'll just get more traction basically. If you aren't ready for video content, I'd recommend checking out Zoe Hartsfield on LinkedIn. She's really good at LinkedIn's written content, and she's actually posting content week in, week out. She even shared her entire LinkedIn posting strategy in this post right here. I'll make sure to link that in the description. And finally, to end this video, I'm gonna share this one secret, this one hack that is really helping a lot of influencers grow on LinkedIn. The secret is commenting. When you comment on someone else's LinkedIn post, this comment will often show and pop up in your followers' feeds. Let me scroll through LinkedIn here until I find, boom, look at this. This guy didn't even create this post, but because I'm connected with him, his comment shows up in my feed, which boosts his visibility. By commenting, you don't actually need to create the content. And when people read your comment, they'll see your name, your job title, and what you do. So there's your crash course for designers on how to use LinkedIn. It's really important to use LinkedIn because it creates visibility for you as a designer. And designers with the most visibility will get the most opportunities. So whether that is clients, looking for an in-house job, looking to build a brand or build an agency, whatever your goals are, creating content and posting on LinkedIn is one of the best things you can do to progress your career as a designer. Thank you for watching the video, and hit subscribe for more insightful tips for designers to help you become a better designer. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.